Hey, it's Tony Zazza. Welcome back to my kitchen for another Foodie Fridays. We are back on the Big Green Egg this week, and we haven't done anything quite this delicious for a side. I'm super excited about it. Wassie's has hands down the best bacon on earth, and one of my other favorite things is mac and cheese. So I thought, why not do a skillet smoked bacon mac and cheese? This is going to be incredible. We're going to work with a couple of different cheeses. We'll have the bacon from Wassie's. We'll do it in a cast iron skillet. It should be relatively simple, and when it's all said and done, you've got an incredible side that the entire family, no one's going to turn this down. There's not a kid on earth that doesn't like mac and cheese, and throw a little bacon in it. This is game on. If you're ready, let's take a look at the ingredients and we'll get going. So ingredients wise, we have Wassie's world famous bacon right here. We're going to go ahead and shred this Chipotle Gouda in a bit. Creme fraiche, milk, unsalted butter, our macaroni, panko seasoned breadcrumbs. I'm also going to use a little Monterey Jack and cheddar mix along with the Chipotle smoked Gouda. White pepper, paprika. We'll get the egg fired up. We're going to get it at 350 degrees. I'm going to cook the bacon on the egg first, and then we'll put the convector in and get that also up to 350, and that's when we'll start the process inside with the macaroni and cheese and then transfer it to the cast iron skillet to bake on the Big Green Egg. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cook the bacon in our cast iron skillet, and we're going to use this skillet, same skillet we're cooking the bacon in, to smoke the mac and cheese. So let's get this Wassie's bacon rolling. If you live along the Space Coast and you haven't tried Wassie's bacon, you haven't eaten bacon. I'm just going to leave it at that. It is seriously like world famous. You've got to go try it. I'll try to sneak one more piece in. And now we're rolling. Let's flip it. Oh, this is smelling mighty yummy. All right, so our bacon should be good. We flipped it a couple times, got it nice and crispy. Yes, look at that, beautiful. We're going to take it, let it rest, and then we're going to chop it up and get it ready for this mac and cheese. Now, we'll come back and pull this off, and then we got to put the convector in. So the next step in prep, we're getting the water boiling, we're going to put the macaroni in there, and then we're going to start to build the cheese. Notice I poured the majority of the bacon grease out, but there's still a little left, a little remaining, because we want to really work that bacon flavor in to this mac and cheese, which is going to be delicious. All right, we're boiling, so we're going to go ahead and put our pasta in. 9 minutes because we want it firm. All right, so our noodles are about 4 minutes out. So we're going to go ahead and get the cheese process started. If you heard the dogs, they're ready for it too. Eight tablespoons of butter. All right, so the butter's melted. Now we're gonna whisk in the flour. And this is gonna be about a 3-minute process. Again, we've got this on medium heat. So 3 minutes of doing this, and our pasta's almost done, so I'll drain that, set it aside as we continue to prepare this. All right, so the pasta's been pulled. We've got this nice and whisked. Next, we're going to do the creme fraiche. And the milk. And then once this is nice and smooth, we'll start putting the cheeses in. All right, that's nice and smooth. So we're gonna start to whisk in our cheeses. There's the smoked Gouda. Here's the Monterey Jack and cheddar. And same process until this is nice and smooth. Then we're going to season it and add this along with the bacon to the macaroni, and then put it back in the cast iron skillet. Check back in here in a few. Alright, so the cheese is starting to look really good and smells even better. I'm getting it everywhere. We're going to go ahead and put white pepper in. And we're going to do a teaspoon of the paprika. And get that mixed up. And then we're going to add it to the pasta along with the bacon here in a second. And then we have one more thing to do as we prep this before we bake it on the big green egg. Boy, this side's a big mess. So our pasta's ready. Look at that. The gooiness is out of control. And so's this cooking space. All right, here we go. Cheese into the pasta. Now let's mix this. Add our bacon. And then you want to have 3/4 of a cup of the breadcrumbs, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And the rest of the paprika mixed in a bowl. This goes back into the skillet. And this smells ridiculous. Like this, I don't even know if this is going to be legal. And then here is 3/4 of a cup of the panko breadcrumbs, the rest of the paprika, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're just going to sprinkle this nicely over the top. Probably be better with my hand. Yep. And this is going back on the egg. Remember, we put the convector in, indirect heat, 350 degrees. And we're going to do it for 25 minutes. And then your skillet smoked bacon mac and cheese will be ready to enjoy. If you have one of these on your skillet, make sure that comes off before you put it on the egg. See you outside. The egg is ready, if you are. It's not a really good approach, is it? There it is, 25 minutes. We'll check back in on it. Let's take a peek. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's almost ready to come off. Yes. We are done. This is coming off. Gonna sit for a few minutes and then we're ready to eat. Look at that bubbly. There it is, off the big green egg. We're gonna let it sit for a second and then we'll do a taste test here in a few and wrap it up. Here it is. Look at that deliciousness. So what we have here is skillet smoked Chipotle bacon mac and cheese. Let's hope it tastes as good as it sounds. Winner. Unbelievable. This is really flipping good. I'm going to leave the recipe down below, and if you have a comment or if you have a suggestion for something we need to cook on the Big Green Egg, would love to hear from you. Also, please subscribe to this page so that you can get the latest every time we do a video. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget all the links to everything you need down below. Also, go see my friends at Wassey's Meat Market. The bacon in this, to die for. Keeping that bacon grease in the cast iron skillet, I think really helped make this dish. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.